Hey there, Sam Casey, web and AI strategist. Website red flag that I typically see. It's kind of like a red flag that you see in people, and that is when a website talks about themselves too much, and so they feel like they are the star of the show. And typically, the best way to approach speaking to customers and the best way to approach messaging is to talk to their problems and the issues that they're having and getting to know them better and empathizing with the issues that they encounter from a day to day. And then you can talk about yourself, but definitely want to get to know the customer and empathize with them first before you give your spiel. That's the red flag that I typically see the most often. The way that I've used AI recently to save me time, there's been a lot of progress recently in AI design integration into the tools and using typical like UI interface design tools like Figma. And there's been some new programs coming out like Paper and Pencil. And recently, I did me and Elizabeth, a copywriting strategist here at GBG, worked on a project where we turned some rough, very rough sketches that we did in FigJam, gave those to Claude Code that is connected to a app called Pencil, and it fully created very high fidelity wireframes for us based off of just a little bit of input. So that saved me literally hours of time, and they look wonderful. So that was very cool, and I'm excited about the progress there. Okay, one sign that a website is not doing its job to me is when you see a lot of engagement on your website, but you're not seeing a lot of conversions. So typically you can see engagement and time on site pretty easily within analytics, and you can know if those numbers feel good or not. And if they're high, but you're not still not seeing the conversions in form of a phone call or a form submission or anything like that, likely means that you're not meeting the user where they are in their buyer journey. And so you need more conversion points that some are going to be very end of the journey. So that would be like a request a quote. They're ready to buy. They're ready to see kind of what your pricing is. But a lot of users are going to be earlier on in their buying journey. And so you need to make sure that you're creating conversion points that meet them where they are, such as gated content, premium guides, anything like that can help. Although we're doing a little bit less of those, but I think stuff like that will actually help increase your conversions if you just don't rely everything. Don't rely too much on your requested quote, and you rely on some more lower level conversion points.